Hello, everyone. So, welcome to another podcast with us. So, today we have with us Mr. Arun Kumar Singh, who is Director Sales for PHYTEC Embedded Pvt Limited, which is a German company. So, first of all, thank you so much, sir, for joining with us today. How are you feeling today, sir?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Abhi, for inviting me. I'm feeling very much amused and to join this webcast. Anything? Let us start the.
Sure, sir. So,
Yeah.
sir, before we start with the podcast, I would like to urge you to basically introduce yourself, to tell the audience about your background, your experience, about yourself, about your journey. That will be a good start to our podcast.
Sure. As I have already told that I am a computer engineer by profession. I started my career in 1988 after passing BE Computer Science from Karnataka. My father was in defense, so entirely my background is totally oriented toward defense and all. We in my life I like very much that we should be in time and always to be having a pointed goal. So after doing my engineering in computer science in 1988, I joined my first company, that was UP Hill Electronic Corporation. Earlier, you must be knowing that Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand were combined at that time. So I was posted as in charge of UP Hill Electronic Corporation at Munikireti, Rishikesh. So I was responsible for my first job for development of electronic industry. As I have told that I did my degree in computer sciences and engineering. So at that time, basically software was the main domain, and till now, if anybody do computer sciences degree, he is mostly inclined toward the software development. But in my liking, I was more inclined toward hardware. So from my starting of my career, I was very much interested for development of electronics. And in that field, I was in charge for the uh, TV manufacturing company in New Tihri and a few electronic industries in that area. So electronics was my entire background. Then slowly, uh, after going through my professional government job, I felt like that I'm missing something in my life. Basically, every day coming to office, doing the same job, replying to the political and uh, private emails coming to me, going for industrial visits, all these things. But I was missing that I'm not meant for it, basically. So I left my government job in 1993 and started a venture by the name of Shiva Computers and Communication on my own name, and that was the field where I entered into communication. So my first company, which started at 1993 or 94, you can say, we started working in local area networks. At that time, LAN was a very new thing, basically. So I started the company for structured cabling and uh, installation of servers. So that time in 1996, we did a big project of computerization of State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, State Bank of Patiala. And when I was going through this entire domain, at that time, the networking or internet was not very much popular. Getting a speed of 256 kbps was a very big thing at that time. So slowly the things were moving in this direction. I was also moving forward. I did a lot of projects of computerization of government normal schools, then government polytechnics, and slowly I ventured into optical fiber communication, because when I came to know about optical fiber communication, I was very much interested that anything which this product, optical fiber, is going to rule the world for coming 10 years and more than 10 years also. So basically, as we all know, that optical fiber communication has no limitation of bandwidth or no limitation of speed. So I was working very much hard in optical fiber communication. I worked for many projects for at that it started the era of mobile communication. BSNL was the first company which started the optical fiber communication, and we were the guys who installed the first 2-8 MB Optimuxes at that time. And we did lot of projects in BSNL, lot of projects for government, big pipelines like replacing the SCADA system. And slowly, after that, I went into the new field of fiber to the home. And when venturing in the fiber to the home, till that time, only voice and data were the two features which we were addressing when it was Cat6 or your optical fiber. But slowly, when the era of fiber to the home came in picture, we started integrating the third vertical, that was basically voice, data, and video. So in optical fiber communication, what I felt like that this is an ultimate solution for all the types of communication modes, basically voice, data, video. And then slowly it started taking the data from RS485 industrial approach, and slowly IoT also got attached through smart city application. So this is my entire journey, which started with computer sciences, then slowly into communication, and then slowly into optical fiber, and then from optical fiber to voice, data, video, and then integrating that with fiber to the home. And then fiber to the home, it got automatically attached with Internet of Things. Here, when Internet of Things came into picture, I saw a great potential that with communication and with last mile of Internet of Things, means getting the data from the sensors and everything, you can do a lot of work together. So this is my small journey of professional journey, you can say.
Okay. And now, right now, so you are working in a German-based company, which is
Yes.
in India. So,
Yes.
which is PHYTEC. So,
Yes.
please tell the audience about PHYTEC also, and basically what does PHYTEC do, and basically what is your role there, and how does your day-to-day looks like there?
So I joined 4 years back approximately with PHYTEC Embedded through Mr. B.V. Rao, who is managing director of this organization, and he's heading the India chapter. So we are having PHYTEC Embedded is a company which manufactures system on modules, SOMs, or you can call it SOCs, system on chips. And these system on modules have a lot of applications. Means basically these system on modules are a smallest computer, you can say, or a calculating device in electronics. So for using this system on modules, we have designed lot of SBC. So what I will tell you about system on module and SBC. So if any SOC company means like NXP, Texas Instrument, ST Microelectronics, Renisas, whenever they are interested to launch their chip, any chip, VLSI chip or any chip, they should have some motherboard with them to sell in the market. So as you know that we are alpha partners to NXP, TI, Renisas, all these big names. They are my customer, and they are also and they are customer to me also. Like they provide me the SOC before launching, 12 months or 24 months before the launch, and we design a system on module for them. System on module is a small 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter chipset, a motherboard where processor is there, where random access memory is there, where input output ports are there. And for these, when these we make these SOMs, and the day they launch their SOC, we give them this SOM along with that. So if you go right now, if you visit my visit portal of Texas Instrument, they have recently launched AM64XX SOC. So on that same portal, same page, you can see our name as a SOM vendor for their SOC. So using these SOMs, earlier what in electronics, why this usage of SOM came into picture? Basically, earlier you must be knowing about the development of any electronics. We have to start from scratch. Means we have to design a flat design. We have to take all the ICs, resistance, transistors, and VLSI chipset, and design a circuit diagram for them. And it used to take more than 6 months or more than 1.5 years for designing a single product. Now, if you are using my SOM, if I provide you a system on module, your this entire journey of 1.5 years is reduced. You can take my SOM, and for those SOMs, we have designed some SBCs, single board computers. In that SOM, these single board computers are there already, and 30 to 40% of your application can be handled with that SBC. Okay, so your entire development time has reduced from 1.5 years to 1 month. Now you can just port your software, you can port your application software, or you can start testing the protos or pilots for your product. So this system on modules or single board computer is a evaluation kit. Okay, so when your testing will start, you can start after that you can customize the single board computer according to your requirement. So whatever SOMs are there, SOMs are our baby, but we give the open source of the single board computer, and that can be customized according to the customer requirement. If it is an industry 4.0 application, medical, smart agriculture, smart health, defense, or transportation, retail. These SOMs are basically, I can tell you some facts and figures that right now I have more than 3,000 customers in India itself who are using my SOMs for their different products. And if you want to see the global pictures, it is more than 20,000 customers who are using our SOMs across the globe. We are having our manufacturing base in Mainz, Germany, then in US, and now in India. From last 12 years, we are based out in India, and we are helping Indian entire ecosystem with the Make in India or Made in India applications.
Okay. So just to ask you, like, are these SOM expensive or like what?
These SOMs basically, you can call it expensive. It is not expensive. If you compare it with the cost of development of 1.5 years, it is damn cheap.
Yeah, right.
Because everything has analytics, or you have to have a comparison of those things. No,
Right.
okay. So SOMs are very good for the products which are going in quantities of from 1K to 10K per year, per month, or per annum, or whatever is there. Means, if I can say that in medical, if you say X-ray scanners, okay, how many numbers are going to be sold across in India? It will not be more than 10,000 numbers.
Right.
But for 10,000 numbers, if I have to design the things from the starting, it will take a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of efforts. So
Correct.
our SOMs are being used by all the big names. You name any big company, we are inside there.
That's awesome, sir. So, sir, this IoT, what you can say, the IoT chapter, or you can say the new field IoT,
Yeah.
how has it started booming, and where do you see the career opportunities in IoT in India in future?
I will just elaborate you according my all verticals what PHYTEC Embedded is working on it. PHYTEC Embedded is having 4 verticals. First is embedded hardware, where we sell our system on module and single board computers, or EVK kits, whatever evaluation kits if you call them. So single board computer is our bread and butter. So for this single board computers, we customize for the customers in our embedded hardware division. And our second division is embedded software division, where we design the board support package, how to integrate the Ethernet port with the RS485 port. These all entire embedded software designing we do in our embedded software. Then where we write device drivers, compilers, operating system customization, a lot of things we do in our embedded software division. Our third division is OEM and ODM division. OEM and ODM divisions where people are going for mass production of things like, if you take up a case of smart energy meter. Smart energy meter where we have designed our own smart energy meter and we are now ready to give it to the customers. We have already given to the customers where they can take this product on shared IP basis, where they will give us the royalty for the every energy meter and they can brand it on their name and sell it to the market. That is called OEM ODM basis. And the fourth system, which is capacity building, basically as what our company was facing when we were working with our customers. Like every day, I'm getting 5 to 10 customers increase in my basket. So what I was feeling that these customers are having the problem of manpower. In India, the basic problem is that no proper employable manpower I'm getting good educated youths. I will not say that those youths are not good. They are having good degree, good working knowledge, but they don't understand how the product is going to be designed or developed. So for when we were facing this problem for our customers, they were not having good people who can work for them. And when then I started this fourth division, that is called capacity building division, where we are taking the final year electronics students. You must be knowing, Abhi, that right now lot of engineering graduates are there, but they are more switched towards the lifestyle of computer sciences, where they want to sit as a team lead or developer, front end developer or back end developer. But nobody is, after doing a degree in electronics also, people are interested to go for computer sciences only. But as you can understand that our prime minister's goal or our goal, that without development, without designing or development of any product, it is not easy job to take the GDP of any country ever. Right now, I will tell you the facts that after oil and gas, we are biggest importer of electronics. So can you imagine that how much we are losing dollars or how much money we are losing by importing electronics from outside? And not only losing that money, if any war comes in picture, we will be helpless if we are not having our own product or if we are not having our
Right.
own thing. You must have heard the case of Corona. At that time, China minted money by selling that pulse oximeter. Do you imagine that what is the cost of pulse oximeter? It is not more than 500 rupees also. But not till date, not even a single company in India is making that. So keeping this into mind, I started my fourth division where I am taking Super 100 from every state. We started the first Super 100 program in Orissa right now, with the Skill Development Institute, SDI Bhubaneswar. It is a central government institution, international level, 500 crores approximately. That is a huge infrastructure where we have started the center of excellence there. So we have took the final year electronic students who are in the 8th semester and took them, upskill them for 6 months and employ them in our organization. So this is the fourth vertical. Now with all the four verticals, I'm in my entire ecosystem is complete right now. Means if my customer wants a product, I'm having a SOM. If he wants a customization of his board support package, I'm having a division. If he wants to make a product and sell it in the market, I'm having a division. And if he wants manpower support, I'm having a division.
Right, sir. Understood. And so, talking about development, I heard that you have collaborated with an edtech company called IoT Academy for skill development program. So, please tell about that. Like, what is the program and what are you going to do with IoT Academy?
So IoT Academy is it is not only the agreement with the company IoT Academy. They are basically our partners for development of electronics or for development of IoT products in entire northern part of India. Okay, IoT Academy is itself is a very good organization which is led by Mr. Kaushlen Singh. He is an IITian alumni IIT Kanpur, and his organization was doing a lot of things in A to D converters and lot many projects. So I thought, why not we should get associate and start this what I'm doing it right now in Andhra Pradesh or in Odisha or in Madhya Pradesh. I thought that why not we should get associate and start this fourth division of embedded electronics, where I am taking final year electronics to students, and here we are associated with a lot of big names like IASC. It is a council of instrumentation and industrial automation. So here we are starting a course for embedded full stack IoT, industrial IoT analyst, which is a 6 months course. And here the students will learn about there are 6 modules which are in this course. First module is embedded C programming, then ARM MCU programming, Linux internals. So these are the 3 basic modules which the students have to do, and we are not asking anything extra from the students. We are asking just they should be proficient into C, and they should be proficient into C and Python. That's all I need from them.
Understood.
And then we make them expert in e-Linux porting, Linux device driver, and Yocto operating system. So after going through these 6 modules, all these students are welcome. They are upskilled enough to take up any type of projects. Basically, in this training module, it is not a basically student teachers approach or something like that. It is an employer versus the employee approach, where we take the students on hands-on, give them totally hands-on training for these students.
Understood.
Okay.
So, sir, that is a very great initiative which you have thought of. And as you said one point, that if we hit a war with other countries, like how will we develop ourselves, because we are dependent too much for every other thing. We are dependent on other countries. That is a very good point. And the initiative which you are doing, I would just hope that your initiative comes to a great success and many more people join your initiative. So coming to the last segment and the last question of my podcast, if you would like to give any message to the students who are upcoming into the IoT field, or who want to basically develop themselves in any skill, so what will be that message to those people?
I think right now the burning issue which is going on everywhere in the market, or basically on TV channels,
Right.
or in radios or everything, that is Rus-Ukraine war.
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted to ask the students that what India should do.
Right.
Will they want to become like Ukraine or like Russia? As we all know that our Prime Minister, we are neutral to this war, but still I want to ask the students that do we want to become like Ukraine, who is begging for weapons from every nook and corner and then fighting against Russia? Or we want to become Russia, who is alone fighting with entire NATO, US, and Ukraine is only the face value. So it is up to us that what we want to become. So my idea is that let us be like Russia, where we should be competent enough, where we should be energetic enough to produce and fight with anyone or everyone. First of all, our country is Buddha country. We do not want to fight a war. But my idea is that if you are going to put up a war on us, we should be competent enough to take all the pressures and sustain in this tough world of economics, basically.
Right, sir. Right. And yeah, that is obviously correct. So that if you are at a war, if you are at a position where you have to fight your own battles, you should be able to fight your own battles.
You should be competent enough
Correct.
to take up all the pressures, and because the people who are going to sustain with all the type of different wings blowing against them, that they are only going to lead the market.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Yeah. And so that is all what I wanted to ask you about IoT and about other things. And so, thank you so much, sir, for taking out the time that you have. I know that you are a very busy person right now, and taking out the time for this podcast to enlighten the students, to enlighten the audience through your knowledge and through your experience approach. I am sure that the people will get a new way of thinking in IoT and how to basically move forward. Thank you so much, sir, for joining with us on the podcast today. I would like to have another podcast with you another day on another topic if everything comes to a good halt. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you
Uh,
very much.
Thank you, sir, and good luck for the day. Bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.